One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a great team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it.
Yeah, it should be. That's a good start.
He will score.
I really need the passing yards, though. I should have run his ass out of bounds.
Field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
Mine is, too.
Now you get to celebrate.
Oh,
what
what?
a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
like
out
the
to the
stadium,
25-yard line. So Wyoming's offense will go to
damn, the Dogs had 311 with 3 touchdowns last
a
week.
sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Thomas looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Babe.
Wide open downfield.
Can't just leave you sitting there.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back on the option.
What do we do?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Leaves it with the running back.
Dude, what is going on?
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Why is it not letting me have control?
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The give on the option. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the
My boy Reynaldo on there dominating.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Fresno State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They'll run it from the gun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Fresno State right back to the line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to change this route. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 10.
Cool.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first.
Then I swap this thing to passing and accuracy, replacement and
And in
accuracy.
this offense, you know, as a
Throwing a deep
quarterback,
ball
you're
is
going to get
different.
opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Swings it out to the flat.
Ooh, that was slow.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Gibbs. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball. And
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Like 40. Then I think the next closest is DV with like 28. No, come on.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Fresno State right back to the line. Quarterback making checks.
I don't think you got him, but we'll send you.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Snagged in the middle, it's Allen.
Sorry, but we need them receptions. We need them bad.
Past the line to gain.
Missing out on a bunch of recruits
because
with fucking receptions by
You're coming into
receivers.
this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the
No. No, I didn't want him to do that.
Big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Get there.
Here's kept those
Come on.
big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
8 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Thomas back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll heave it deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
No, fucking, oh my God.
They weren't just trying to move the chains,
Wow.
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3
Should
and
have just
out,
got
and not
torched
much
on that.
choice but to get
That's
rid
some
of the ball.
bullshit. Dude, I'm telling you, I'd have been so
He's brought down,
pissed.
but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were
Nada.
paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Love it.
Wants to
Love
go
it.
up top. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Moore. Turning it on.
Get down.
He's all
Thank
the
you.
way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this
He comes
offense,
off that
I'm going
edge, I'm
to
fucking
continue to
cooked.
feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Damn.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They'll run play action. It's on target and complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
It's more rainy out here kicking the shit out of Navy.
25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down.
Come on, get to him. Thank you. Fuck.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And tackled there by the defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly out to the
no
tight
fucking
end.
doubt he called it.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line.
My team
Not
would
enough
never.
to pick up the 1st down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
So I'll run. No.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, out of space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
What in the hell kind of pitch
Look
was
out,
that?
he's got room. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
Get some rushing yards, too. Oh, fuck.
On the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
8 up. 8 up.
He'll do it himself on the draw. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying play action. Touchdown Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fresno State, 35. Wyoming, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Thomas back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
I gotta figure this shit out.
Make this defense think you put them back on their heels. Now, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Finds his man. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense in hurry up mode. On 3rd down, going up top. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got enough for the first down. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
Now snap.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
Get there. Yes, sir.
Touchdown Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
We're doing reviewing it. What's going on?
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
We're gonna be allowing
And
much
I kind
rushing
of like
yards.
how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Look up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Rush. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quick toss. Breaks the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Fresno State right back to the line.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat, next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to face.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Rushes on him.
No.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now they're really trying to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Rush. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Starting to feel a little pressure. Crosses the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Fresno State right back to the line.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. 3rd down following the sack by the D. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
All right, buddy. Put that down, go numbers, teeth. Okay.
They'll try to open the
Go brush
quarter
teeth,
by
buddy.
cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
For sure,
Send
Pete.
the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. To the air, it's Rush. Got the big tight end on the corner route.
No, you didn't.
Really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down.
All right, go brush your teeth, get in the bed.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Buddy, go brush your teeth, get in the bed.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive.
Fires one high and deep.
Clank on his ass. You sorry, motherfucker.
The field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a
We're
field
gonna let him
goal.
score. Yeah,
This
I'm
one is
gonna
anything
block
but routine.
Block
A
this.
48-yard attempt
Block
at the
this.
right hash.
Dang.
Knocked
Dang.
it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Fresno State right back to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football,
In the bed.
but just be aware of
Brush
the
your teeth in the
clock.
bed.
You don't want to snap it too
Brush your teeth in the
quickly.
bed.
You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
You did.
You just got to execute. You got to be aware.
There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and
What?
they get him down finally at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last
Okay.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I'm not getting here to my
No, you're not getting your tablet.
And the Bulldogs, after
Well,
exploding
she's about to go
fast,
put it up,
here's
too.
Ron
I'm
back
fixing to go
work.
get her.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy a Heisman
Come on, man,
consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I got to be honest.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
No, you
To the tight
stumbling.
end. And the
Son, just go
defense
get in your
goes
fucking bed.
no pickup at all on that that
No,
play.
Mama's asleep.
Wants to fire on second down. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Fresno State. Made the
He wants to
grab and
go
took it on into
tell
the
everybody
score.
goodnight all of a sudden now that it's time to go to bed.
They
Where are you going? Mama's
finishing
asleep.
the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just
Damn,
take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Rush. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. With the catch, it's Moore.
He caught that.
Several defenders there to get
I
him on the
guess.
ground.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulldogs in the hurry up.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point.
Trying to get behind the defense.
I gotta
And the
figure
DB
this out.
making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Got to figure this shit out.
Surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going up top again. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
Good, solid tackle.
Nah, come
They'll
on,
line
get on
up
the
for a
ball, get on the
2nd down
ball.
play. To throw, it's St. Clair. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Get there, get there, get
Under
there.
the sticks, it's Moore. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them in all of the defensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cowboys are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their...
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And some room to work.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Not good.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Sets up the screen. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab over the middle. It's Morrow.
Bullshit.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.